Why do they keep kicking the can down the road? When are we going to see another stimulus bill? Give us a timeline. We are tired of hearing more stimulus talks. We're tired of hearing that an agreement will be reached without seeing any agreement. Today is September 30th, the last day of September, and it's unbelievable that we still haven't seen the stimulus bill pass up till now. The last time we saw something pass in the House was the HEROES Act in May, and up till now we're just seeing stimulus delays and stimulus talks. Just this morning, things were looking on the bright side, like things were looking good. Things were just looking as if we were going to see a deal today. Treasury Secretary and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi have been talking since Monday, and they've actually had some positive conversations according to the reports out there. In fact, let me show you what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said in her press release earlier today. So she said, today, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin and I had an extensive conversation, and we found areas where we are seeking further clarifications. Our conversations will continue. Now, we can keep having conversations with no timeline. I think they need to put a stamp, they need to put a date to this is the last day we need to reach a decision. We can't keep having continuing conversations that never end. People are frustrated. People are basically hopeless right now. And this is the statement that she made earlier before the report was seen here from CNBC, which basically said that they are delaying that stimulus vote so that they can, allow more time for stimulus talks. The same talks we've been hearing about, the same talks that led nowhere in August. Now, I'm not trying to sound negative in all of this. It's just the level of frustration that I see in the comment section, the the level of disappointment that I hear from people when they tune into this channel and they watch the updates. People are tired of seeing these updates that basically lead nowhere. The story keeps changing every day. And right now, the hope that we had that an agreement will be reached today is basically faded. So we're still being optimistic, we're still being positive that something will happen, that both sides will come together for the good of the people, in the best interest of the people, and reach an agreement. But this statement right here does make it seem like nothing is going on right now. So she went on to say, we will be proceeding with our vote tonight on the updated HEROES Act in order to formalize our proffer to Republicans in the negotiations to address the health and economic catastrophe in our country. At least they do admit that there's an economic catastrophe in the country right now. While things are picking up, a lot of people have been left behind. So let me know how you feel about this very delay that we're seeing here in the comment section below. Just want to hear your thoughts, want to hear what you think about this. And then the other interesting thing is that a counter offer came through. So Steven Mnuchin did propose a counter offer, and it seems from the reports out there that what he wants is a $1.5 trillion counter offer. So according to this report, earlier Wednesday, as Mnuchin prepared to offer a roughly $1.5 trillion package to counter the Democrats' proposal. So he is prepared to counter, and the $1.5 trillion package is similar to what the the Problem Solvers Caucus, basically what the group that proposed the $1.5 trillion to bring both sides together, put forth in the past couple of weeks. So this at least seems to be a sign of hope that the White House has come up from the $1.3 trillion package, which Chief of Staff Mark Meadows did say the president was willing to sign. Now they've come up to $1.5 trillion, but they are still $700 billion apart. So they're still very far apart if you think about it from the numbers perspective and what the Republicans want to see in the next package. So then we have another shocking report from Mitch McConnell. So Mitch McConnell, who has been on the sidelines in all these stimulus negotiations, has spoken out today. And here's exactly what we're seeing in this report. So this report from Business Insider does say that Mitch McConnell throws cold water on Democrats' $2.2 trillion stimulus plan, calling it too high and outlandish. Let me know your thoughts about this very statement from Mitch McConnell in the comment section below. So $2.2 trillion stimulus plan is something that Mitch McConnell is saying as too outlandish. So he did describe this plan today, Wednesday, as being outlandish. I mean, I'm not making this up. This is facts, right? And then he does say, according to him, he said, and I quote, according to this report right here. So Mitch McConnell told reporters at the Capitol Hill, we are very, very far apart on the deal. And right now, both sides are still $700 billion apart, taking Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin's counteroffer of $1.5 trillion and the $2.2 trillion that's on the table right now. So we're still $700 billion apart. This is not even close to, saying, okay, yeah, we can make an amendment. But who knows? You never know. They might come together and reach a deal. And that's what we're hoping for. That's what we want. We want them to reach a deal before, as soon as they can. Not even before. They should have reached a deal months ago, but we want them to reach a deal as fast and as soon as they can right now. We need a date for them to say, by this date, we are going to reach a deal. And then put the differences aside, right? So it does appear that right now what we're seeing is some progress, but then we're seeing other people who are also putting some cold water or putting some opposition on the progress. The little bit of progress that has happened this week seems to be slowly fading away. It seems like the beginning of the week we hear some good news, and then we get our hopes high and we're expecting something. Then as the week dwindles, as the week goes by, as we get towards the end of the week, the hope starts to dwindle because people start pouring cold water on the hopes of the people. So again, I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you guys think about this, but this is getting ridiculous. We were so optimistic this morning that something would happen, but it does appear that nothing is happening today. So I guess you guys tune back in tomorrow and we'll try to see what's happening and with the stimulus bill and where things stand with the next stimulus bill and your second stimulus check. But fingers crossed, we're going to get something before the election. Fingers crossed. We're hoping both sides see a need for that. And there's a case that both sides really need to act before November. So let's see what happens. Do you think the $2.2 trillion is outlandish, as Mitch McConnell has said? And do you think the Democrats should accept Steven Mnuchin's counteroffer of $1.5 trillion, or should they keep pushing for the provisions and the price tag of $2.2 trillion? Again, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. While we wait for Congress to finalize the next stimulus package, you may have to pick up a side hustle or a side gig to get some cash or make some extra money from home. Be sure to check out the video on the left to discover the one-of-a-kind website that pays you hundreds to thousands of dollars to just read out loud. This is a free, simple, and exclusive side hustle, and in this video, you'll discover the step-by-step process to get started today. And if you want the best-kept secret to increase your credit score fast, check out the video on the right. Don't forget to help others find this video quicker by liking this video and sharing it. And also, be sure to subscribe now as we track the latest progress on the next stimulus package. See you in the next update. Be safe and thank you for watching.